Yo, Jay Johnson, Truck the World. Today we're going to talk about business credit, how to obtain business credit. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to tell you how I did it. And now let me say this, not a business creditor, expert, anything. Just the owner operator telling you what I've done and what I've accomplished. I'm not a credit expert at anything. So, with that being said, let's get started. Now, what they tell you is, for you to get business credit, you have to be incorporated for like 2 years, which is true. But I found a loophole, a legal loophole, to get you to obtain business credit without using your social and with being under 2 years incorporated. So, before we can even get into the steps, what you need to do is incorporate yourself. I have a video on that. Scroll through my videos and find how to start a business for $200, I believe it's called, or how to incorporate yourself for $200. After you incorporate yourself, what you want to do is you have to get a business email, business phone number, business address, business website. Those 4 things: website, address, business number, and email. Those 4 things. Now, I already had a business email, trucktheworld27@gmail.com. It could be anything pretty much with your business name in it, but professional. And I'm pretty sure there's apps for a business. I'd use the app. I forgot the exact name, but if you Google or you go to your app store, pretty sure you can find apps to build your website, get you an address, and to get your phone number. So you have to do those couple things before you can even start. So now, establishing business credit. Step 1 is you have to sign up for Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet, in simplest terms, it's a credit reporting agency for your business. So you sign up for Dun & Bradstreet. They're going to give you a DUNS number. A DUNS number is how they identify your business. Like what your social security number is to you, the person, your DUNS number is that to the business. You got those 2 things. Now, let me say this. You can get your DUNS number expedited. It costs a couple dollars. I don't know exactly how much. Or I believe it's free if you wait for it. Me, I opted to wait for it because I was not really in a rush to get it. So, Dun & Bradstreet, sign up for them. They're going to issue your DUNS number. Now, also you're going to have a Paydex score. But your Paydex score will come later. But I'm just going to tell you what it is right now. A Paydex score is a number that Dun & Bradstreet gives you to report like how well your business is doing, or a better way to put it is if you pay your bills on time, pretty much. From 0 to 100. 100 being the best, saying yes, you pay your bills on time. 0 being the worst. Now, a good score is 80 and above. But you're only going to get that Paydex score later on when you have 3 trade lines or 3 payment experiences when you're done it on your DUNS profile. So you're going to incorporate yourself, business email, number, address, website. You're going to do Dun & Bradstreet. You're going to get a DUNS number. Now that was step 1. The DUNS number is step 1. Step 2 is you're going to get some business listings, right? That's like where vendors, creditors, bankers, suppliers, when they go to look you up, they can find you, like Google, Yahoo, Super Pages, Yellow Pages, business listings, 411 National Directory. Now I don't have Yahoo, but I have Google, Super Pages, Yellow Pages, 411 National Directory. You can Google these things. It's not hard. You just have to Google these things. I'll say it again. Step 2 is you want to establish business listing. That's Google, that's Yahoo, that's Super Pages, that's Yellow Pages business directory, and that's 411 national directory. So now, once you sign up for these listings, you're gonna put your 4 things in there: your email, your business number, your business address, and your business website if they ask for it. Now these 4 things have to remain the same. You cannot change these things. They have to remain the same. So now that's step 2. After you get step 2 out the way, now you're ready to start applying for actual business credit. Trade lines rather. The first set of trade lines you want to do are your net 30 accounts. Now a net 30 account is just suppliers that give you 30 days to pay for the products that you order. They have a whole bunch of stuff. I usually get stuff for around the house: Fabuloso, tissue, paper towels, Lysol, things of that nature. And when you order from these suppliers, it has to be $50 or above. If it's less than $50, it's not going to report to Dun & Bradstreet. The whole objective and goal of this is to get your net 30 accounts to report to Dun & Bradstreet. So it has to be $50 or above. I don't know who made that number, but that's the magic number. $50 or above. Now I'm going to give you 3 sites, 3 starter sites that I used. I used Grainger, I used Uline, and I used Quill. So Grainger, Uline, and Quill. I ordered $50 worth of supplies from each of them. Then as soon as the supplies got there, or whenever I got home to get the supplies, I paid. And it was no more than 2 days for each of them. And then each was above $50. So, and you got to be patient. After you pay, it's going to take between at least 30 to 40, sometimes 50 days for these net 30 accounts to report to your Dun & Bradstreet number. To your Dun & Bradstreet profile. Now, after they report to them, then you're going to generate a Paydex score. But you have to have 3 trade lines, or you're going to have 1 trade line with 3 different payment experiences. 3 trade lines or 1 trade line with 3 different payment experiences. So that means 3 different invoices. So say I want to just use Grainger, I would have to order from them 3 separate times. So now that's showing I have 3 payment experiences. Either way is effective. I personally prefer to do it the 3 accounts, the 3 separate trade line accounts, and wait for them to report. So now they reported. I got a Paydex score now. It took 50 days, I think, in total, 50 or maybe 60 days. I want to say 60 days to be on the safe side. I have a Paydex score now. So now with vendors, the most important thing that vendors, lenders, creditors, banks, suppliers, the main thing they look at is Paydex score and trade lines. When it comes to loaning you something. So I'm at the point right now where I'm starting to get credit lines in. I'm not where I want to be yet, but by late summer, I'm going to be, getting credit lines from my bank. So with these steps, I was able to acquire credit lines from, I got one for Home Depot, a business. My Social Security is not attached to it at all. No personal guarantee. This is straight for, with my DUNS number and my EIN number. Home Depot, everybody knows what Home Depot is. I got Pilot, which, if you don't know, that's a truck stop for gas. I have Luke Oil, which is another smaller gas stations, but I can use that card everywhere that I need gas. Pilot, I have to use that Pilot. I have a website called Global Voice Direct. They have a lot of cool stuff on there. I'm actually going to be ordering a laptop off of there using my business credit line. And I think I ordered something else, but I forgot what it was. And then I have Strategic Network Solutions. That one is all right. I seen like 1 or 2 things on a website that I may order with my credit line, but that's cool. And then I also have the Grainger, Uline, and Quill. So that gives me a total of 8 or 9 trade lines so far. I'm gonna wait about 30 days, have those report. Once those report on them, I'm gonna start. I may get maybe one more gas card, and then I'm gonna go for retail. Amazon, Walmart, Lowe's, things of that nature. Once that hits, then I'm gonna go to my bank, which I have a relationship with. I bank with Chase pretty much my whole life. I've had a couple calls through them. I've had some other things through Chase. So a relationship with your bank is key. So now, once I get to that step of I'm able to, receive lending from the banks, I'm gonna go to my bank. It just makes logic sense. Go to your bank that you have a relationship with. They're probably, more willing to give you money because, one, they know you. I bank there. I have my business there. I've had cars there, and my probability to pay back is high. So that's how I establish business credit without using my personal, social, or what they call personal guarantee. If I forgot anything, you can leave me a comment below. If you feel like I'm incorrect, you can leave me a comment below or email me. But like I said in the beginning, I'm not a professional credit person. I'm not a credit technician. I'm none of those things. I'm just an owner-operator reporting what I did to start gaining access to business credit. So please like my video, share the channel. Let's get this information out there. And as I progress with the whole business credit thing, I'll keep you guys informed. I try to do it step by step to make it just seems simpler when it's step by step, rather than me just spewing out everything at once. So I hope I was accurate. If I missed something, just let me know. And thank you guys for listening.